So this is a Dometic fridge. It's what we call a three-way fridge because it works on mains, gas or 12 volts. It'll only work on 12 volts while the engine's running, and it'll work on mains or gas when the engine's not running and you're stationary. So power on. If A's displayed, it's on automatic and it will pick the power source by itself. If you're plugged in the mains, it'll choose mains, as it has done now, signified by the picture of a plug. If we weren't plugged in, it'd have a look if the engine was running and the battery picture would light up and it'd work on 12 volts. If the engine wasn't running, it'd go for gas and the picture of the flame would light up and it'd ignite. If it failed to ignite because the gas is off or you've run out of gas or something like that, it'll fail and then it'll flash and give you a red triangle so you know that something's wrong. If the A is not displayed, you're manually doing it. So if I do that, I'm manually on mains, the A is not lit up, so it's only on mains and it can't change by itself. So if I was to start the engine now, it would just go off and tell me there's a problem. It won't change to 12 volts automatically, but it would if it got automatic lit up. If I go on to gas, this is a brand new van and there's no gas in it, so it's beeping to tell me that there's no gas in it. And a slightly slower beep, that's 12 volts, that's telling me the engine's not running. So I'll go back to mains and it works happily like that. And this one's just the temperature from the least cold, colder, colder, colder to the most cold. And press and hold to switch it off. Nice simple fridge. So as with any fridge, if you're going to be leaving it not in use, not turned on and for a long while, just while you're not using the van, you need to leave the door ajar. If you leave the door closed, it'll get all fusty inside and be nasty, so you leave the door open. If you were to just leave it loose, it's obviously going to be swinging around. So you press this little button down here, you push it to the left, and while you're pushing it to the left, you pull it forward so they stick out like that. And then when you close it, it catches open. So it can only move that much, it can't swing about if you drive off, but it's safely maintaining that gap so it stays fresh inside. And when you've finished, it's just the reverse. Push it in and slide it back, and then it'll close as normal again.